Story: Shadows of Desire. Summer in San Diego had brought warm nights and vibrant afternoons by the sea. Among skyscrapers and coastal cafes lived Clara and Matthew, a couple married for 8 years. From the outside, they looked perfect: a stable marriage, a beautifully decorated home, and a comfortable life. But behind those walls, silence weighed heavier than words. Clara, manager of an art gallery, had devoted too much time to her career, chasing recognition in a competitive world. Matthew, a banker, was tired of feeling his wife's mind was always somewhere else. Dinners together had become routine, and the romantic trips they once enjoyed had been replaced by work excuses. The forbidden encounter. One evening, Clara attended an exhibition at the gallery. There she met Ethan, a photographer new to the city, with a disarming smile and a gaze that seemed to uncover secrets. He spoke with a passion Clara hadn't heard from Matthew in years, a passion that stirred something long asleep inside her. What began as small talk soon turned into late-night messages. Clara told herself it was harmless, but the line between friendship and desire blurred quickly. One night, after a show, Ethan invited her to his studio. Soft music, the aroma of wine, the closeness, and the inevitable kiss. The lies Clara returned home with her heart racing wildly. She looked in the mirror, torn between guilt and a spark she hadn't felt in years. The next day, Matthew noticed her change. She smiled more, spoke with energy, as if she had been reborn. Ironically, that glow made him suspicious. "You're different, Clara. Is there something you need to tell me?" he asked one night at dinner. "I'm just tired from work," she replied, avoiding his eyes. But Matthew wasn't naive. A week later, he hired a private investigator. The truth struck like a blow to the stomach. Photos of Clara entering Ethan's studio, hugs, kisses. Betrayal wasn't a rumor, it was undeniable. The confrontation Matthew didn't explode right away. He waited. One evening, he came home and found Clara in the kitchen. He placed the photographs on the table. Her face went pale. "How long were you planning to keep lying to me?" His voice was cold, restrained. Clara felt the ground vanish beneath her feet. "I didn't plan this, Matthew, it just happened. I felt alone, invisible. Ethan listened to me. I felt alone too, Clara. But I didn't look for comfort in someone else's arms." Her tears couldn't erase the wound. The dilemma: Clara stood between two paths: fight for her marriage or surrender to the passion Ethan offered. Ethan promised her adventure, freedom, escape from routine. Matthew represented years of love, security, memories, but betrayal had changed everything. Love was no longer enough. Trust had been shattered. The ending: a month later, Clara made her choice. She met Ethan at the pier where they used to see each other. With tears in her eyes, she whispered, "What we had was real, but I can't go on. I can't destroy completely what Matthew and I built." Ethan, hurt but understanding, kissed her one last time and walked away. Matthew agreed to stay with Clara, but nothing was ever the same. Forgiveness didn't erase the memory, and though they tried to rebuild, the cracks were too deep. Clara lived with the weight of having tasted a forbidden passion that would mark her forever. On her loneliest nights, while Matthew slept beside her, Clara closed her eyes and still felt Ethan's touch, reminded that sometimes the heart seeks what reason can never sustain.